We're back from the appointment now, and I just wanted to kind of go through why I got this treatment and kind of my journey to like getting to this point, because it's not as simple as maybe some other people's experiences. So I was actually born missing 10 adult teeth. I have a condition called Oliodentia. I grew up going to sick kids, and I was in the cleft lip and palate program there, because most people that are born with a cleft lip or palate are also born missing a few adult teeth, and you receive government funding for the dental care that you need, essentially. I started going there when I was about 8 or 9. I remember getting 4 baby teeth extracted when I was about 9 years old, because if I didn't, they would have fused to the bone later on. I had braces for 5 years. I had spacers. I had screws put into my jaw to move all of my teeth forward. I kid you not. I had probably 4 visible adult teeth before I got braces, and I could fit a finger in between every single one of my teeth. Yes, I was bullied for it, and yes, I had to transfer high schools because of that. From there, I had braces for 5 years, and then once I got the braces off, I still had a lot of gaps in my jaw. I was missing 1 tooth on either side at the upper point of my jaw and 2 on the bottom on either side. And within a month of me getting the braces off, I got these metal rods screwed into my gums. That was another surgery. During that time, I don't think I had enough bone because I was dealing with celiac at the time and very malnourished, very low bone density profile, and they had to do a bone graft to get some more like collagen and just bone marrow in my jaw so the screws would stay put. They did a sinus lift. I don't even know what a sinus lift is. It was nothing cosmetic. It was all for functional purposes, so my teeth would stay. And then I think I waited about a year with those implants in, and I literally had like metal rods sticking out of my gums at this point. Not cute. And I would never smile in photos, and I would try not to like smile like a geek all the time, because you could just see the metal rods and it was just not cute. I did not feel confident in my smile at all. Had the posts put into my gums, was recovering from that whole surgery. I had a nasal graft. No, I had a bone graft, a nasal lift, and my wisdom teeth pulled out, and then got these metal rods screwed into my open wound gums at this point, all within one surgery. It was painful, to say the least. In my 2nd to 3rd year of university, I started to wake up with migraines, and it would be like around midterm season, around exam season, and I just could not get through it. At that point, I had been getting a lip flip because I did not like my smile. I did not like how my teeth were discolored. The implants were different color than my actual teeth, and you could just tell. And I don't even like how the teeth are sat in my gums. And I'm like, okay, I want to fix this. And I had heard about getting lip flips. My understanding with it was that it makes your lips look more plump when they're just resting, like if you're just sitting here. But what it also does is brings your upper lip down a little bit so it covers your gum line. And I was like, yes, that is what I want. I don't care what size, shape my lips are. I just want to have a more even smile. And I got that. I loved it. It was strictly for aesthetic purposes. And then I kept going back to this girl. Her name's Mel, Juice Med Spa in Guelph. Love you, Mel, if you're watching this. She's amazing. If you ever want to get any Botox fillers, IV drips, she does an amazing job. I remember asking her about masseter Botox. I was like, tell me about this. I've heard it's good for migraines. And she basically sold me on the idea. And I was like, okay, I think this is something that I need. I really do think I would benefit from this, but I don't necessarily want to change the way my face looks. Unfortunately, beggars can be choosers, and I got the procedure. I think I got less put in at the start. Maybe it was like 15 units or something, 12 to 15 units in either side, but I needed a lot more because my muscles were just so strong. I just remember feeling so calm. Like, you know that feeling that you get after a massage when just everything is relaxed and zen? That is how I felt after I was driving home from that appointment, because these muscles were like finally starting to relax. And then I don't think I had migraines for like a year or so. I would have a couple little headaches here and there, just across the brim of your head. I'm also really sensitive to the barometric pressure. When that shit drops, so do I. And yeah, I kind of gaslit myself into thinking like, oh, it's just stress. Like, you'll be fine once you get to Spain. No, it's been worse since I got here. I have not been sleeping. And anyways, yeah, that's kind of what brought me to where we are today. I've had a whole journey with my dental hygiene, not so much hygiene, with my dental work, I guess you could say. And yeah, by no means am I telling you to get masseter Botox, but for me, it has definitely helped. And I'm really hoping that the way that they did it is going to be very similar to what I had before. I don't know what the units are and everything. She did 25 on each side. I'm hoping that that's enough. It should be. If it's not, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. Also, for everybody asking, it was €350, which was just under $600. But it is something you do have to pay out of pocket for. But that's kind of the whole story behind my journey to getting masseter Botox and just my struggles with dental health and teeth and grinding and the appearance of my smile and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'm always curious to understand why people do the things that they do. So I hope this gave you a little bit of backstory about me. It's also not something that I really talk about. I feel like it was just such a huge part of my life for so long and I just didn't want to talk about it anymore. And getting bullied and like that whole era, I feel like I just kind of blocked it off from my mind. But I do find it still kind of pops up here and there. This is what it looks like immediately after. I feel good. It feels a little weird to smile. I'll probably just take it easy today. I was gonna do a social run tonight, but just based on how I'm feeling right now, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. So I'm gonna go to a cafe, edit the vlog before this one, and yeah, I guess I will see you later.
The songs that I chose are very modern.
Karis is in the kitchen. I slept just under 7 hours last night. New record. The Botox are kicking in, which thank God. I am a little sleepy, but we're riding to the coast today. Yay. I'm going with the Polish Ironman squad. They've had a crazy week of training. I don't know if that's their norm, but like they've been going. I've only been able to do a couple workouts with them because I'm like, y'all go do that. I'm gonna be over here doing my level of a running workout. is absolutely crazy. Oh my god, this never gets old.
Sandwich, no, toast. Toast, okay. Yeah.
The songs that I chose are very modern.
I am so happy right now. I just did an extra 30K. I wanted to get 150 because I was like, I don't know the next time I'm gonna be out here and able to get like a full, long, all day ride in. And so I just did Kinet. I'm at like 147, so I'm just doing laps around the park right now. But I've literally been saying thank you to my bike, to my spirit guides, to freaking anyone and everybody. I'm just so happy and grateful. I'm like, my heart is so full, the endorphins are high, and I feel okay, like I'm tired, I'm a little cranky, but like, I've been riding for over 6 hours, and I'm like, I feel okay. Hi vlog, I just got back. It is currently 6 o'clock. I left at just before 10 o'clock this morning, so a whole day spent on the bike. I just filmed this on the Osmo, but I don't know if you could hear me because I couldn't tell if I was covering the mic or not, but that whole last 30K I did 120 with the group, and then said my goodbyes, and then I was like, I'm feeling good. I kind of want to go for 150 because I don't know the next time I'm going to get a whole day on the bike in. I can go by myself, but I don't usually get to go as far because daylight, I'm not as strong. It's way easier to go farther with the group. So anyways, I was like, I don't know the next time I'm going to be able to get 150. Let's go for it. I'm feeling good. So I did an extra 30 out to Kinet and back, and it was so pretty. The sun was going down. It was all farm fields. There was a horse there. I was chatting up with the horse. It was just like I was singing. I had music playing. I felt so good and happy, and just the endorphins were high. I'm feeling amazing. I'm tired for sure, but I was just so happy and grateful, and just I kept saying thank you. All that was coming to my brain was thank you. I was thanking my guardian angels. I was thanking my angel puppies that have passed on. I was thanking anybody and everybody that I could think of. I was saying thank you for like all of the hardships and lessons that have brought me here. Like I was just so happy. It was one of those moments where you're like, I'm freaking here, and how special is this? And how special is it that I met these people not even a week ago, like 4 or 5 days ago on some random ride, when I was literally saying like, oh, I just want people to ride with. They catch up to me. Turns out they're all Ironman triathletes. Some are professional, some aren't. And the one girl that I was riding with, who I think is a professional in the full Ironman distance, she's done world champs and all that sort of stuff. She was like, you got some legs on you, girl. And I was like, you've never seen me run or swim, but thank you. And that was just really nice to hear, also coming from another woman, because I usually ride with men that are way faster and stronger than me, and they're all like professional, semi-professional cyclists. So you obviously, like, I obviously cannot compare myself to that, but to have another woman who's like basically a professional triathlete say that I'm strong on the bike and doing good, that felt really nice. And that was just like an honest, genuine compliment. And then today was just perfect. It was like 20 degrees, comfortable weather. I dressed perfectly. We got photos, we got the content. It was just good vibes all around, you know? So anyways, I'm filled with so much happiness and gratitude right now, but my arm is gonna fall off holding this camera. Yeah, thank you for being here. I'm so freaking happy, and things are just working out in life, and I'm trying to sit in that and be hopeful that things are going to work out, because there's just been so many times in the past where I get hopeful that things are going to work out, and then it's like another life lesson gets thrown at you. That was kind of my life for like 2 to 3 years, and this 2025 was one of those years where things go good and they keep going good, and I'm just hoping that this 2026 energy, year of the fire horse, is going to continue that momentum and bring in all of these good life lessons and blessings and all of these things. So anyways, I need to stop yapping and shower and go get some food into me. I can already feel like my muscles starting to seize and cramp. Get some electrolytes, water, food, all the things, and get horizontal. But Thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy, and oh, I just want to give everybody a hug. That's how I feel right now.